Hey guys, welcome back to Nikki's Diary. It has been quite a minute since I have uploaded a video. I know it's been over a month. So thank you all for tuning back in. Um, Forgive me. I have not been feeling like myself, guys. Most of it was a mental thing, but for like maybe 2 weeks, I wasn't feeling too good physically. And just so everybody knows, it doesn't have anything to do with breast cancer. I know sometimes when you are a breast cancer patient or even a survivor like myself, I no longer have breast cancer. But as soon as you say you're not feeling good, especially physically, people are like, oh my God, does it have something to do with breast cancer? So I just want to ease everybody's mind that it doesn't have anything to do with breast cancer, guys. I'm on some new medication for something totally different. And one day I'll share that with you all too. So that cocktail of medication that I'm on, I think is just doing something to my body and it just wasn't agreeing. And so yeah, I haven't been feeling too well. So but I'm back now. I'm feeling better physically, definitely in a better headspace mentally. So yeah, hope you guys had a great day. I hope you guys have had a great couple of weeks. I haven't been here to talk to you all for a minute, so hopefully everybody's doing good physically, mentally. Everybody's in a great space, and I got some tips I want to share with you guys tonight. The last time we talked, I went over different things that I experienced, side effects from the chemo drugs that I was given during my treatment, and some things that I did for those side effects that came from those chemo drugs. So today, I'm got some more tips for you all. And these tips are not so much about the medications or not tips about what to do if you have any side effects from the chemotherapy that you are given. These are more so tips about things that you can do while you're going through chemo and having that treatment, because we all experience something totally different. So a couple of things that we can do, and I touched on this before and it's so important, so I'm going to bring it up again, is to stay hydrated. And the number one thing to stay hydrated, what we all know, whether we like it or not, is water. So taking as much water as you can, don't make yourself sick, but taking as much water as you can and stay hydrated the best way that you can. Okay. You can also eat small and healthy meals. One of the most important things that we want to get in our diet are veggies. And the veggies that are coniferous vegetables, excuse me, coniferous vegetables. So those are like your broccoli, your kale, your Brussels sprouts, spinach, uh, cauliflower, those things. You also want to get your proteins in, your fish, your meats, but lean meats in particular. It's basically wanting you to eat small, healthy meals that you would eat if you weren't having chemotherapy, if you didn't have breast cancer. Healthy meals. So just keep those things in mind. You also can have eggs for your protein. You want to get in your excuse me, y'all. You want to get in like your plant-based proteins, your beans, your lentils, tofu. That's another one. You want to get in your carbs. Um, Carbs are very important, and fruit falls underneath the carbs. So whatever fruits that you like, get in as much fruits that you like. Get in your rice, your quinoa, your oatmeal, your whole grains. All those things fall under carbs. And then you want to take in your healthy fats. One of the most important healthy fats is your oil. And for me, olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. I've always been an extra virgin olive oil person before breast cancer. I'm still on the extra virgin olive oil kick. So that's one of your healthiest oils as far as healthy fats that you can take in. Avocado is a very good healthy fat that you can get in. Another one would be your nuts, your seeds, almonds, I believe pistachios, but I know your walnuts, your pecans. Those are your healthy fats. Um, Another tip, guys, is to minimize some things in your diet. And alcohol. We all like our glasses of wine, and some of us don't drink alcohol. So for those of you who don't, you're good to go. You don't have to worry about it. But for those of us that like our little wine or our little alcohol here and there, now I'm not an alcohol person. I like to have my glass of wine. But while I was going through chemo, I didn't drink any wine at all. You want to limit your alcohol intake. You want to limit your sugar intake, your processed food intake. Like I said, you're basically trying to eat healthy. The healthier you are, the better it is for you, better it is for your immune system. Some other things that you can do, I know I touched on this before, was exercises. Get as much exercise in as you can, even if that is just walking. I'm not saying you need to go out here and lift hundreds of pounds of weight every day, every week. If you're feeling good and you can take a walk every day, go ahead and take you a walk every day. If you can squat, you want to do a little lifting, do that. Don't overdo it. Do as much as you can. And one of the other things that you can do, one of the most important things that you can do besides staying hydrated and doing all these other things that I just mentioned, is to get as much rest as you can. Rest is like, I don't even know the term that I want to use, but when I say it is so important for the body to heal, it is important for your immune system. When you are going through chemotherapy, guys, it shoots down your immune system. So it's basically like, it's so low, you almost don't have an immune system. I'm not saying you don't, but it is so low. So, when your immune system is low like that, what happens? You can't fight off infection. So if you can't fight off infections, come on, you can figure that out for yourself. So you want to get as much rest as you can so that your immune system can regenerate and just continue to stay healthy. Yeah. Get your rest. Get your water in, guys. Eat those healthy foods. You don't have to eat big meals every time you eat. You can have, I don't know, a big breakfast if that's what you choose. A snack, a healthy snack, maybe 2 hours after your breakfast. A small lunch, snack, whatever, however you need to break it up. But you don't have to have big meals necessarily. You just want to be able to take in healthy meals. They can be small meals, and small meals is probably better. It'll help with the nausea and the vomiting. I know for a lot of people that does help. For me, it didn't. It didn't help at all. But I do know for a lot of people, it does help. I've talked to a lot of people, kind of like when you're pregnant and you have that nausea and the doctor is telling you, well, just taking a small meal, you don't have to eat anything heavy, It was the same thing for me when I was pregnant. That didn't work for me either. But, my hormones are different than other people's hormones in their body. Everybody is different. So that's why I'm giving you more than one tip, because what works for somebody may not work for the next person. Okay. So let's go back and talk about foods that we eat during chemotherapy. Not so much about what foods you should eat. I want to talk about how when you're going through chemo, one of my cousins had told me before chemo, be careful, whatever you eat during chemo, just a heads up. If you eat something during chemo and you don't like it, and it's something that you've been eating, but it doesn't taste right to you, after chemo, it may not. And I heard that, and you hear it. Like I said, a lot of things don't till you experience it. And so for me, when I was going through treatment, I was eating certain things, and certain things were not tasting good, guys. Things that I haven't eaten all my life, things that I've loved my entire life, they didn't taste good anymore. And I was like, huh? This is weird. What's happened? And then I remembered, oh, this is what your cousin told you about this. They told you about this. Even in my class, they mentioned it. Some foods were tasting bland. Some foods just didn't taste correct. And it was just weird. And it was some of the simplest things that tasted weird. But to find out what those foods were and what those things were that tasted weird, you're going to have to turn in to the second part of this video. So don't forget, like, subscribe, and share. Whether you're watching this on my YouTube channel, Nikki's Diary, or if you're watching this video on TikTok. Enjoy, and don't forget, share with somebody. I'm pretty sure we all know someone out there that could use these helpful tips, and someone that we know that's going through breast cancer, okay? So, part 2 coming up tomorrow. Later, guys.